Am I sure I want to start a stream? I'm pretty damn sure, one could say, if they were talking about how sure they were, and they wanted to be accurate about it. That is what they would say. Starting the stream, booting up, going. Most importantly, margaritas. Oh, thank God. I was so afraid that was going to taste terrible. I had like just enough mixer and things left to make one. So it was kind of all or nothing. You make that one, and it's going to be good or it's going to suck. And I use triple sec, even though you don't typically use triple sec with, mixer stuff because it's already in there. Typically, I'm not lame enough to use that pre-mixed swill. Prefer my margaritas to be made with the individual ingredients in a shaker because I'm snobby and bougie. Bad and bougie. For margaritas, of course. You know, only the most of important things. Yo, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining, as always. What the hell were we doing last time we played this game? I should have recapped my own stream. I don't even remember what the hell we were doing. Let's see if I can remember this. Bright Harbor Post. Is autumn secretly killing you? God, I hope not. That is my favorite month, man. Away message. Is Germ ever there? We already clicked on these. We already clicked on these people, so we talked on the computer already. It'll come back to me. Thanks for the stream. Now I have something to watch while I spend the whole night working. I am happy to be your background noise that you have listened to. Listen to the sultry sounds of my voice in Sharkle. And Sharkle and I are here for you. Whenever you are in need, dude, you just let me know. You hit me up and I will hop on and we will Sharkle the night away for you. This must be a new day. We're all looking a bit older, I guess. Weird to take like one moment and make it like the official version of us. That is bizarre. I was recently at my own parents' house and had a very similar thought walking down my own childhood hallway. Because it's weird, man. It's like the moment that all the people come over to your house and are like, oh my gosh, look at how young this person was. And you guys look so youthful. Man, the light really hadn't left your eyes yet. I wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs, like you, but different, huge, and spooky. Making weird noises at night. This clock has like antlers. I never noticed that, but it's like legit got antlers. I don't think we've had any dialogue about the bird, really. You're just like the same every day. What is your bird existence like? Miserable, I guess. Do we have any detective books here? Oh, of course we do. Oh, There's like something written inside this book cover. Left 45, right 100, left 22, left 90, right 15. Alright, hopefully I don't have to remember that. Hopefully the game will remember that for me. Is this like, what is this? Alright, back to the safe. Oh my god, I never opened up the safe in my last playthrough. If I could actually get into the safe on this playthrough, that would be one more thing I could check off my list of completing Night in the Woods. Let's see. But I don't know, I'm gonna feel like a fool if I have to actually remember. Left 45. Thank you, game. I hate when games like give you the combination of something and you find it and then you're like, alright, now write it down on your own piece of paper at home and then you'll have to put it in a minute when you get there. It's an old tooth? Yeah, that's a tooth. Granddad put a tooth in a safe in the basement. Welp. Never know when you'll need an extra tooth? You and me, tooth, we're gonna go far. We're gonna go far, baby, right to the moon. Mysterious tooth next to Selmer's. Why does the tooth go next to Selmer's? I don't know. Let's go try to give this tooth to Selmer's. See what she thinks about that. I think it'd be a great token of our friendship. I mean, she's an artist. Artists love to give weird gifts like that. Don't believe me? Get some teeth from the local dentist or wherever you acquire your teeth from, and then give them to the most artistic person you know. I guarantee you they will love it. Hey, hon. Hey, mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. That's a good old British day. I could go for that today. Alright, and then we're gonna be awkward. Hey, hun. Yeah. Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff, I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just Don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night, or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still, like, putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. Also putting it together. Don't pressure me, Mom. I don't need that pressure in my life. Yes, this is gray and drizzly. Call that the British sunshine, man. Every episode of Doctor Who. Okay, let's see. What kind of misadventures are we going to get up to now that the Harfest is over? Finally, we are free from the Har Festival and its tyranny of making us go up on stage and say hilarious lines. How's it going, Summers? How was your Halloween? Weird, went to Harfest, saw some messed up shit that I think was real, then had a really bad nightmare. Cool, I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Summer wins. Summer wins Halloween. Halloween episodes are on. I love watching, like, especially with Netflix now, you can watch all your favorite holiday episodes. Like, when I'm at work on a holiday, if I have to be at work on a holiday, I'll just, like, hit up, like, that 70s shows holiday specials. Friends got some good holiday specials. Just go through, like, all my favorite old sitcoms and watch their holiday specials. It's, like, that's one of the few things I miss about actual, like, syndicated television, is you just don't get those good, like, holiday specials anymore. They could be really endearing. Want to hear a new poem? Always. Hit me with the poem, Summers. Autumn wins. Autumn sins. Although I'm a little burned on poems after playing Doki Doki. I gotta say, Doki Doki has turned me off of the poem game. Hello, Furs. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Autumn times. Autumn crimes. What counts as an autumn sin? What's considered an autumn crime? Robbing a gas station, then blowing it up. In November. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, now when I hear any poem, whether it's in this game or any game or in real life, I'm just gonna be, like, questioning the, like, multi-layered psychology behind it. Like, where are the suicidal tendencies in this poem? Like, what is this poem trying to tell me? Clearly something fucked up. The missus varnish this porch herself. Don't go tracking mud all over it. Is, what's his face up there today? Man, this game is framey. Why is my poor computer struggling these days? I think I need to, I know why. I need to pull the trigger and install Windows 10 on my computer already. I've been too lazy to, because it's such a pain to reinstall all of that editing software. Like, man, I got, like, all the Adobe suite and all these projects and stuff, but I just need to do it. I'm just, like, that's been my excuse for over a year. Like, how long can I use that as an excuse until I become one of those people that's, like, has Windows XP still, and you're like, well, the reason you have issues is because you're an idiot and you're using a totally out-of-date software. Get up on this house. Why is platforming so hard for me? I grew up with platforming. It should be an inherent nature to me, and yet it is not. Alright, Mr. Chazikov. I used to be Alex Iona, remember me? Yes, I thought, is your picture the same? Because your picture looked familiar. I'm glad you came back, Alex Iona. I remember your name because I was trying to make sure I pronounced it rightly. It's Alex Lona. Furs is much easier to pronounce, I gotta say. It's hard to misconstrue that. Smell the autumn winds. Yeah, hard to miss it. One should not miss such a thing. Docking off. I want to see some of the stars. Yeah, can you see stars when it's raining and there's clouds? Ah, I'm blind! How are you blind when you're looking at clouds? This is your own fault at this point, I would say. That's fair. This is the third time we've done this. Is it this one? Is it not this one? It's this one. There we go. What you got? Found one. It's a badass snake. Big snake. Big snake. Yep. Anything else? I saw a big snake once at the zoo. In Scouts we were hiking, and one was sunning itself on a rock. What a treat. I was thinking it's rare to see a snake just randomly relaxing. What's up with this one? Nah, dude, snakes love to hang out on trails. I did a lot of hiking and stuff in my own day with the Scouts, and I see you run into snakes all the time when you're just like halfway almost stepped on top of them because they're out in the middle of the trail sunbathing. Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villages. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. And as he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw that they were encircled by the same big snake. and they came together, and together slew the big snake. You learn. Why did Big Snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for the big snake? I mean, to be fair, the big snake might have had a reason. Geez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying big snake? Big snake. Big snake. Big snake. Found that one. What else you got for us? Beautiful and mysterious nighttime sky. I need to do some cross-reference. I need to see if the constellations that we're finding in this game are any of the same constellations from the Longest Night game. But then I would have to play the Longest Night again, and the Longest Night is kind of boring, honestly. The other one's good. The Lost Constellation. Lost Constellation is really good. I would definitely recommend playing that, especially if you don't know if you want to play this game, or if you watch me play this game and you want a little bit of your own excitement from the Night in the Woods world. More games should try to do that. Like, even, I didn't like Ukulele, but I at least liked the Toy Box idea as the demo. Like, fuck demos. Don't give me demos. Give me these, like, play tests. Give me the supplemental material. That's what I want. Oh, you will like this one. Really? Because they are dead. Oh, yeah, I'm into it. Gramercy the Medium? Gramercy? Gramercy. I'm gonna go with Gramercy. And life he spoke with the dead. Really? Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? That's just called being alive. How did... Wait. What? No, that's just called being alive. Not so. His body was dead. So he was like a zombie, but just as smart as before. Not looking for brains. So like normal, but he smelled bad. So he was a con goer. Why did they make this guy into a star? I have no idea. I guess it's kind of impressive. Dumb, but impressive. So what's the moral of this one? There was some subtext under there. Some, you know, double meaning of the word star. Logan Paul. Why did they make this guy a star? I don't know. I don't know, man, because the internet loves people. I've said it before and I'll say it again. One of these days when I'm gonna go hard on YouTube and I really want to dedicate myself to the YouTubes, I'm just gonna dye my hair bright pink and I'm just gonna start yelling, and then I'm gonna rake in that sweet YouTube money. Yeah, usually star things like this have some sort of moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the moral. That is our pair for the day. Well, gee willikers, Mr. Chazikov. Bah. I just like to imagine that Mr. Chazikov laughs like what's that dude from The Room? Is this game supposed to be weird? This game is pretty weird. Not weird in like a Doki Doki weird. It's just weird in like you know, if you grew up in the middle of suburbia nowhere, you would know. Please don't do it. But how will I get that sweet YouTube money if my hair is a normal color and I don't scream? I don't see any way around it. You know, that just is what it is. That's why I love this game so much. This game is just really relatable to me. I grew up in a small town called Shelbyville, Kentucky, which was like 30 minutes outside of Louisville, Kentucky, which is where thankfully I live now. And even then it's like, you're 30 minutes out of an actual city, but even that is a city that most people don't know about or care about, even though Louisville's a great city. But it's just like, man, when you're a kid and you're stranded out in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing to do, and it's basically just the kind of disenfranchised teenagers that grow up to be disenfranchised 20-year-olds. And that's this game. And it's delightful. Oh, and also there's a whole bunch of like, you know, mysterious stuff happening. It's like one of the very few narrative-driven games that really gets by on like minimalist gameplay, but it's so good with the narrative and just the stuff you can do and the characters, and I don't know. I'm a huge fan. This is probably my favorite indie game of last year. Just barely beats out Cuphead, and it's so hard to compare those games. I've said that before. There's a reason I didn't make like a top games of the year list. Like I did that the very first year I started this channel, but it's just so hard to like compare certain games and say that this game's better than that game when they have nothing in common at all. Like Cuphead is good for a million different reasons that have nothing to do with Night in the Woods, and Night in the Woods is good for all sorts of reasons that Cuphead falls flat. Hey, it's May. Just about like, did you enjoy the game? Was it worth your money? That's what I always base my reviews on. I remember, old clock upstairs ain't stopped yet. What did you want to tell me about Granddad? Well, I only say if you really want to know. Yes, I do want to know. Is it scandalous? I want to say is it scandalous, but I'm afraid she might not tell us if we get snarky with her. Grandmas don't like snark, I've learned. You got a history of troublemakers in your family, on your daddy's side in particular. Ooh, go back far enough, you got folks that were around for real hard times, when the workers went up against armies. Oh yeah, I kind of remember something about that. Great-great-great-grandpa or whatever might have gotten the number of greats wrong there. Your grandfather and I weren't around for a lot of the violence. That was before even our time. No, we were around to watch the tide roll out. Neat. And we'll need to talk again another time. I get tired. Oh, okay. Can I get you anything? I don't have any money. Nah, I'm just fine, mate. We'll talk another time. Okay, see you. This doesn't seem like a healthy place for an elderly person to be hanging out down here in what is, I guess, a flooded sewer. I don't know, or subway. I've never really understood what this is. It's like an underground river with like a ferry in it, but it's like a flooded subway tunnel instead. Cuphead is frustrating. Yes, Cuphead is very frustrating, which is the endearing part about it. Whereas in this game, you can't even die. Like, so how do you compare that? I think top 10 lists should not be about what game is better, but which one you enjoyed the most. After all, these lists are always subjective. Yeah, I mean, if I could spitball it for you, like my favorite game of the year would be Zelda. Closely behind it would be Mario. Well, like most people this year who are naming those games as their 1 and 2 in whatever their own respective order. This game was 3rd. Cuphead was 4th. Mario plus Rabbids might be 5th. Honestly, Mario plus Rabbids was for sure the most underrated game of this year. I tell people that game is amazing, people who have a Switch. My friends are like, they all have Switches, and they're like, there's no other good games on the Switch. I played, the 4 or 5 games I wanted to play on the Switch, and I got nothing. I'm like, Mario plus Rabbids is sick. It's so fun. It's easy, but it's like fun. It's delightful. The music is great. People just need to try more stuff. Like anyone you know who was out last night and didn't come back, I don't think so. What's going on? Nothing. Thought I saw something. Okay, you should tell us if this is something. Just be careful, okay? Keep an eye out. And let me know if you see anything weird, okay? I mean, you all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know. Yeah, don't talk to teenagers. Don't try to have conversations with teenagers. They're not even people, basically. I'm just kidding. There's probably some teenagers in the chat, but maybe not. I have that Mario game. I haven't played Hollow Knight. God, I want to play Hollow Knight. I don't know why I haven't. Maybe I could play Hollow Knight for stream. I'm trying to find a balance of, like, should I stream games, like, after I finish this? Whoa! Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. Like, should I play something that's more popular, try and attract new people to my channel, people who might not find me if I play other stuff? Or should I go back and try and, like, just play games that I want to play that I missed out on last year? You up for the band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird nights. How so? I'll tell you about it later. Alright, so there's gonna be band practice, so I gotta warn you now. The singing's gonna be bad, and I can't sing and play at the same time, so it's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be horrifying. But you've been warned, so you can't say that I didn't warn you when it happens. War is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. Ugh. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. It's garbage. Your choice. I think I might play one more game that I want to play myself, whether it be... I don't know. I bought a couple games on the Steam sale, actually, that I want to play. There's not really anything coming out recently, either. January is always a dead month for video games and movies. Everything comes out in December, or, like, you have that lull, like, through January and February, and then maybe some stuff in March will start coming out. Plus, like I said, I do have a Switch, and I do have a... whatchamacallit, an Elgato. I can totally stream Switch games if I wanted to do that, too. I was thinking about streaming the, Zelda DLC. Have you done Stanley Parable? Not on stream. I played that... I know I played that, actually, with Andrew Allen, who's here in the chat. What's up, Andrew Allen? Hippie and I played that. Did we record that? I don't remember if we recorded that or not. I don't think I could play it again, though, because I already know too much what it's about. I would love to play more games like that, though. Tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice day. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Somebody on Twitter was like, how dare somebody take a piece of pizza and put the crust back? And I was like, Greg does what he wants. Greg is the man. V-M-A-N. It feels more like this world plays by his rules. Whoa! I don't even know what that means. Still. Whoa. Whoa. That's sick. If you like the Stanley Parable, did you try out Icy? No, I have not heard of Icy. Oh, maybe I could play. Well, I guess if we didn't record it, I don't know. I could go for Stanley Parable again. What is Icy, though? Is that another, like, mindfucky game? I mean, don't spoil it for me if it's one of those games that needs to be, like, properly experienced. I've got so many Kickstarter games, too. I've got a ton of, like, Kickstarter games that will hopefully... Well, you never know. They might come out this year, they might come out in 4 years. But eventually we will play them. Man, if Children of Morta ever comes out, I'm going to stream the hell out of that game. I love that game. Plus, it's my most watched video, so, you know, it'll be good. It's a side-scroller action game with a commentator talking to you like the Stanley Parable, and you can choose to follow it or not. That sounds cool. Is it on, like, a Steam game, I guess? Could look it up. Like I said, I like to play, like, I'll give anything a chance, man. I like to play all sorts of different games or whatever, and especially, hey, Church Mom. Especially if you guys want to watch it. Like, I mean, that's a big boost for me. Hey, Heathen Daughter. Oh, I'll make it in here someday. But come on, seriously, no one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too. Mostly. But he attends, and that's important. And he knows it means a lot to me. Alright, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. That's not what faith is like, hun. There's more grace than condemnation. Kinda, whatever. Alright, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Yeah, when I was a young wee lad forced to go to church, that was like the only time my dad made me go to church. Like when we were young, he made us go to church a little bit. And then like my sister is 5.5 years older than me, so I guess I was like, I want to say like 6 or 7. So then she would have been like 11 or 12 or whatever. And he quit making us go to church because we were such a pain in his ass when he made us go. And then he made me go again to confirmation when I was a little bit older. I don't feel right about it. But only through confirmation. And then once we were done with confirmation, I was out of that bitch, man. I was out. Never went back. Still get invites to chili suppers on Facebook, though. When folks don't want you to take it, well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. That's because you're a good person. They're frustrated. He wants hot dogs. Who doesn't want hot dogs? She wants a whirlwind. There's no teenagers over there just yet. Can I actually talk to you too? Yes, I can. Hey again. Hi. So I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza, and I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yep. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south, and when I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I'd get lost. That's sad. Twerked a good dream. What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up. City council. Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. Hope so. Was this the time of like where God shows up? Somebody cue God's theme music. God is making an entrance in the laugh track. I just like to picture God entering the scene like Kramer from Seinfeld, just like burst through your door, like knock some shit off the walls, hilarity ensues, then spread some delightful miracles around, makes your whole day better, and then back off to his own wacky misadventures. That's how I like to picture God. SMB is on my list for sure. I haven't played BOI. Wait, what? If you ever want to try a hard platformer, try Super Meat Boy is sick. So yes, Binding of Isaac is not a platformer, but also a sick game. And very difficult. I've been the most unlucky because my father worked for the church, so yeah. Yeah, you are living this experience. See, this is the magic of Night in the Woods. Is everybody can find that piece of Night in the Woods that they can relate to. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. Almost forgot to feed our rat babies. We are a terrible rat mother, guys. How could we forget to feed our rat babies? Call ourselves rat mothers. Call ourselves the bandit queen. What kind of bandit queen doesn't take care of her loyal rat subjects? Fucking terrible one, that's what. Oops. Oops. Alright. Did you ever see some videos from the Angry Video Game Nerd? Because you like super make a death Christ? I used to love Angry Video Game Nerd. Angry Video Game Nerd was one of the original people that inspired me to make YouTube videos. Because I started making YouTube videos under the name Mr. Tactic Gamer. And they didn't have anything to do with his videos, but him making videos and being so entertained made me want to make like my own style of comedy. And I've never been like crazy, yelly, angry kind of person, but my thought was like I was playing a lot of Call of Duty and Left 4 Dead at the time, so I was gonna start a channel. And this was back in 2009, 2010 maybe. This was when I was back in high school. This was forever ago. This is before Let's Playing was like a big thing. So like I started making, what I was gonna make was like map walkthroughs, because like in Call of Duty there's all sorts of like secret little shortcuts and things. So that was my plan, and then I ended up dropping that after like one video, and I did a couple of like post commentaries for Call of Duty matches, because that was also really big. That was when like C-Nanners was getting really big, and Hutch was starting to get really big, and Machinima was insane. Like it was right when all of that stuff was getting really popular for the first time. And yeah, there you are. So I started doing some of that, but I didn't like doing post-game commentary, and I couldn't play Call of Duty and commentate at the same time because I can't concentrate on games and speak at the same time, as you might be able to tell from watching me play games. So I eventually started doing Let's Plays, and they were originally pretty terrible. Commentary-wise, I think for starting off and being in high school and stuff, I think they were okay. But the quality of like just like audio and stuff was bad. I used to record, so I used to wear a flannel like this, and I would have a pocket like this, and I would put a Rock Band microphone in the pocket, and I would have my laptop and my capture card on the other side of the room. Wait, there's another door down here? We can't go that way. And so I would lean back like this, and I would talk like into my pocket, and I would play the game like this, as nobody really did face cam stuff back then, and I didn't have a face cam anyways. And that was how I originally started recording Let's Plays, like 9 years ago. And it was a blast, and they're still up there. And like I said, some of them are okay. I have a whole Link to the Past playthrough out there somewhere. A Rock Band mic, I've never heard this story. Yeah, that was what I originally recorded on. It was the only microphone I could get, because I already had the capture card, because I used to film skate videos when I was like 14, and I had an old VHS-C camera I bought at the pawn shop. And so I needed a way to convert the tapes to my computer so I could edit them with Vegas, because I used to use Sony Vegas back in the day. I personally think your best talent is for reviews. I found your channel due to them, and they're awesome. They really deserve a lot of views. Thanks, man. Yeah, I love making reviews. I'm not going to stop making reviews. I'm really enjoying streaming, but reviews are really probably my favorite thing to do. I think I have like a somewhat more unique style for reviews. I just try to at least stay away. Like, I think it's really dumb that people review games and are like, this game gets a 7 out of 10 for gameplay and an 8 out of 10 for music. And like, you just can't generalize games into categories with numbers. Games are about the experience of playing the game, and those experiences don't always fit. Like, how would you rate Doki Doki? How are you gonna rate Doki Doki Literature Club based on like gameplay and music? Like, if you rate it on gameplay and music, then the game gets like like a 3 or like out of 5, or maybe like a 6 out of 10, but that game is amazing because it's about the experience of playing it. I'll tell you at band practice. Cool. What you up to? Just saying hello. And anyways, back finishing my other thought. I had the capture card already, and I didn't have a mic, so my friend gave me his Rock Band microphone, and I didn't even realize though, because those were like real microphones. I thought they were like just like barely understand like pitch, but you can actually take a Rock Band microphone, and I swear to God, it records semi-decent audio. This was before blue snowballs were a thing. You gotta remember, like, I'm talking about a thing, like, when Let's Plays and stuff started getting popular, like, blue snowballs became popular, and, like I have an AT mic, and, like, Amazon Prime, like, had mics and stuff you could buy, and streaming stuff became, like, a whole industry. This stuff didn't exist back then. You just had to find a fucking microphone that you could plug into your computer. Back to watch this fiasco again, huh? Yep. You're our only fan, Germ. I'm just here to be entertained. I'm a gentleman of leisure. Nice. I respect Germ a lot more on this playthrough. I've started to learn more about the Germ, and I respect him. Ready to play? Yeah. Go convince Greg he's all slow today. Can do. Hey, Angus. Hey, May. What's up? Nothing. I'm having a very boring week. Jeez, I'm envious. How about that demon tower? Yeah. What do you think? It's fun. It's hard. I like all the skeletons. Yeah, it's got good skeletons. Can't go wrong with skeletons. Spooky, scary. They're good skeletons. Skeletons are good. I love Angus. How do you not love everybody in this game? The cast of this game is horribly endearing. Doki Doki Scary 11 out of 10. Yeah. I agree with this. You're super critical, and that's great for reviews, yo. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. You okay? You look tired. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door, and it was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs that goes out onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from the door down in the lobby up to the roof and pee off the side of the building? Yeah, maybe not. But what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair. Ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. Let's do it. All right, and again, you've been warned. Mute your speakers if you need to. Pumpkinhead guy, this is a new song. Oh, God. Oh, God, I wasn't ready for a new song. Oh, God. No, it's what? This is the worst. This is the worst. I was not ready for this. I didn't know there was going to be new songs, dang it. I'm going to have to go back and watch my own recording of this game. Well, not mine, because this is awful. That was a horrendous start. I wonder if the guy who does covers of this game will do this song now. I need to check up on that. This is hard, alright? I need a Guitar Hero controller. Quick, somebody hit me with that plastic peripheral guitar. I could do this on the Guitar Hero controller, alright? And you can't prove otherwise, so that's my story. Please be over. Please be over. This is so bad. I am so horribly embarrassed. This is too difficult. I can't do it. This is the worst. Can you fail out of this song? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if you can like actually fail this song. Alright, I figured it out right at the end. I figured it out. I got that last bar. That last bar of music, nailed it. You gotta focus on the positives, kids. Wow, May, that was awful. That was the worst I have ever heard. I literally do not know this song. I literally do not know this song. Clap, 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 clap. I don't need your sarcastic claps, damn it. You just pushed a button. I am so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky. Dude, you're a gaming god. Thank you. That's all I want. I just want a little recognition for being the best. That's not too much to ask for, I feel like. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid. And also, I think it was in my head while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Stunned silence. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? Yeah? No! I'm kind of freaked out. It probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go figure this out myself. Dude, don't be like that. You got us. Dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's, like, some ghosty stuff happening around here. Like, from a source we can trust. Such as... Does the newspaper have a ghost section? The newspaper? Can't trust the newspaper. You are the best. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you all finally recognize that Aaron Wigwam is the underrated best gamer of all time. I'm going to win all the esports awards this year because I am the best gamer. What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library. Oh, that's a game I could play. I've been wanting to play PUBG, but then I don't know how long that could last. For books about it? No, they have the local paper on file, going back a century. If there's some secret history of Kidnapper Ghost, we'll find it there, probably. Oh, wow, I didn't know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind, let's go. Can we regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo, ghosties. That's the spirit. Games in PUBG usually go for half an hour each. Yeah, so I could get like 5 games in a stream maybe. It looks fun. Like, I love the battle royale concept, and I used to love playing shooters. Like I was talking about a little earlier in this stream. I used to love playing like Call of Duty and stuff. When this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural is really affecting you. I forgot that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Pumpkin deadhead guy. If you're good. Yeah, well, you know, I certainly probably won't be good to start off with. So initially, the games will be short. You're not like locked in, right? Once you get knocked out of PUBG, you can just go away, right, and start another game, hop into another lobby. It's not like I have to sit there and forcibly spectate. I will say I liked Call of Duty because I like more arcade style shooters though, which makes me think maybe I wouldn't like PUBG because I used to like to play free for all. I didn't like the serious modes in Call of Duty or Halo. Like, I loved playing Call of Duty and Halo, but I liked like the crazy team or free for all bullshit aspect of it, the arcade fun parts of it. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. But I don't know. I'd like to give it a try. Is it really worth the $30? I hear it crashes a lot. I do worry that if I tried to actually stream a game like that, that required my internet to both stream and play the game, that my whole internet and router might just catch fire and die. Like, my internet itself. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ, born 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience, mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have a money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. It should be guaranteed in general. You're gonna join Young Socialist Chatterbox group. May would definitely be a socialist. I think May is a socialist. Also like bisexual. I follow the Twitter a lot. They say a lot of stuff about May on Twitter, about her background and beliefs and whatnot. It's Charity Barity. What's Charity Barity? How do you not know about Charity Barity? I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old. Alright. So this was a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Barity. It does look really hateable. It was like... you were kidnapped by a cult. You were under some curse. You know, you were kidnapped by a cult. You have young nieces or nephews or any children, if you're just in contact with young children, talk to them about some of the weird ass shows they are obsessed with. It's weird. It is freaky like a cult. A cult that takes money in the form of toys, brainwashing you instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and a magical mask. That's not... okay, yeah, go on. Instead of that, it was the effing pink nightmare. You were scared of it? No, I was bored to death. It was talking forever about, like, being kind to others. And, like, I don't know, helping an old neighbor do engine repair. That sounds nice. Charity Barity helps old Mr. Plonko fix his hovercraft. No. That's the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Barity, Pink Night Merity. Charity Barity, I just don't care-ity. Jeez, they sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Barity, Danger Everywhere-ity? That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. That's true. They encompassed everything they needed to in that one title. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna quit my main day job, and then to support my YouTube streaming habits and reviewing habits and general video game addiction, I'm just gonna make a children's series. The Bernstein Bears or some shit, dude. You just come up with some, take an animal, make a character, give it a catchy name that kids will remember. Put out 1,000 books, write one every month. Just boom, boom, boom. Keep chilling them out. Don't even draw them. Get some other sucker to draw them. Just write them. It's easy. Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. You can go back to the lobby. You could always do Fortnite. Yeah, well, is Fortnite better than PUBG? You spend more time in loading screen than in-game, Kappa. Oh boy, Kappa. Again, that's the one thing YouTube streaming is missing, man. YouTube streaming is never going to be able to compete with Twitch streaming if they don't get emotes. That's just the way of the world. Whatever he was, he walked through a chain link fence or flew over it or something while carrying something. Oh, right. Well, that's more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy because he took somebody and he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through, and that's not good. This is a good time. If you guys haven't been following the stream yet, I would say this is a good time to join into the Night in the Woods because this is where stuff starts to get really weird and like the main story is really starting to kick off. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay. It was fine. Like, the beginning part of Night in the Woods, I love all of it, but the beginning part of Night in the Woods is very just, like, character establishing. It's about May coming home from college. But this is the part of the game where, like, she's back, she's re-established her friendships, and now, like, stuff starts to happen. Alright, there she is. Cool. I don't think we know how to use this. So, I have no idea how to use it. Boom. Called it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to us this far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to at least do a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aw. Oh, we friends be a twist. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Truth. Speaking the truth. First one before Fortnite. PUBG was the original one. First one before Fortnite. So what's better though? What's better? Is Fortnite better or is PUBG better? What was that other game? There was some other game that was like a battle royale game that was really popular like a year ago for like a good 6 months. I want to steer. No. Move! I'm steering. Ow. Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Alright, tragedy at Stafford Mine. An explosion occurred at 6:20 a.m. at the Stafford Mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive, with along 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only a group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped, and the next group of men plummeted to their death. So far, hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path of the tunnel caved in due to the explosion, and supervisors are still attempting to piece together where everyone was during the accident. Have you guys seen Godless? Godless is an amazing show. You should definitely watch it on Netflix. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. New old store in town center. The old Pickaxe hardware store is set up to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from this new addition. Roy Burge is bringing 25 years of building experience into this new venture and has stocked the shelves with all the nuts, bolts, and nails you would need for any project, plus the latest in tools. Stop by to see the latest trends in everything from handsaws to hammers. Best of luck to Mr. Burge. No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. Strike. A strike at Stafford Mine has been called. The idea first arose from a memorial from the 1888 explosion victors. Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski to continue the memorial to their friends. They also began recounting all of the promises the bosses had reneged? Wow, I mean, I cannot read. Had reneged on the last year, including basic safety measures to avoid another explosion. A group of 20 miners entered all of the mines to begin the strike, and 30 more joined them before the morning. All work has been stopped at the mine, and the miners are now striking in 8-hour shifts. Their wives and children have begun to bring food and water for the men. The bosses have stated that the mines are safer than they were a year ago, and that there is no need to act in this manner. This one? No ghost. Well, that was her, like, great-grandfather. The Borowski is May's ancestor. That's cool. A lot of history here. Clash Royale? Yeah, it was Clash Royale. That game was real popular for a hot second. I don't think PUBG would have been around if it wasn't for Clash Royale. And H1Z1. H1Z1 was like never reached its potential. I remember everybody was like excited for that game and like, it's gonna get so good, it's gonna get so good, and it just never really got that good. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in a mysterious circumstance some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local use, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. You may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Scooch so I can see. Graveyard. That's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool. That's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghost or history? History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. Samuel Colson has purchased 10 acres of land on the outskirts of Possum Springs. When we inquired what Mr. Colson would use this land for, he would only remark that was coming here for what would delight both young and old for years to come. We are very anxious to be delighted. No ghost here. What? There's nothing exciting outside of town. There's a grocery store outside of town. There's The Culling, which is a battle royale game. Oh no, it was The Culling. It was definitely The Culling. That's the game I was thinking of. That was the first game that was like, this Hunger Games thing is a good movie, but man, that would be a way better game. Progress Springs in Possum Springs. Randolph Stafford, owner of the Bells. You know, I'm not going to read all these, quite frankly. I thought they would be more whimsical. They lack whimsy. No ghost here. There's been another sighting of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source. We're certain this will assist. Blah, 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 blah. Albino groundhogs aren't scary. Underground gases affect many. I'm sure there's a hilarious pun in there somewhere. Preliminary tests indicate the gas present in homes and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be completed. Yeah, that sounds like a mining town. Mining towns are fucked, man. There's nothing good ever happens in a mining town. Nobody's ever in a mining town. Like, local mining town finds gold. Everybody gets rich and moves away. That never happens. The strike is now in its 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet with the miners. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. All depression. Sound off, opinion line. We would like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. No ghost here. Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trends of skirts showing the ankles. What? How dare they? These loose-moraled femmes. These dames. These dames got no respect for society. Showing their ankles. Why, back in my day, you didn't have to show no ankle to find a beau. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. Mismatched patterns! Guys, we found it. This is the exact time when society went astray. This is an article that perfectly encapsulates everything that has gone wrong in our society. Ghostly rumors haunt new historical society. Ding da ding ding ding. Hey hey hey! Ghost spotted! Historical society? History that won't stay history. In a history place. History place. Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh, well, still worth checking out. What does it say? Jed Newsom. I'll be right there after hours doing my work and hear someone walking around. Yep, ghost, general ghosty stuff. This is even better. Back in my own hometown of nowhere, Kentucky land, we have an old jailhouse that everybody in the town swears to you up and down is haunted. Like, people in my town will promise you that we have the most haunted building in America. It's bullshit. Boop, 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 final group. Nope, already read that one. There should be one more. Strange but true. A Tale of Teeth. Oh wow, this is gnarly. Strange But True is our ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and cultured pulpit twister. Bad bosses. Oh, bad bosses figure heavily into the Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything, with many a slur, and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much of Derry's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while the others removed all of his teeth with pliers. The teeth were passed out to the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interest. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather round, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was complete. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1888, the society dwindled occasionally. Man, I'm really good at reading just the upper third of a word. That's a skill. Also, that is so badass. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these strange men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. We found that tooth. We found that tooth like a second ago. The last trolley, no ghost here. Twin Club will be meeting at the Stags on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. This month's craft will be knitted hats. Oh boy, I love knitted hats. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. Two local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared like Wile E. Coyote. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the state forest hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Possum Jump, man. Lover's Leap, that kind of place. That's one thing my town didn't have. I guess it was a very flat town. We didn't have any kind of like Lover's Leap or Make Out Cliff or anything like that. The no. It's actually probably only a mile or so from Mrs. Miranda's house, back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'll try to avoid any basements or corpse husbands. Co-signed. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Yeah. Now let's look at more stuff. No, that's it. 3 clues. We got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. Mae Borowski, a detective of ghosts. All right, let's go. Detective of ghosts, that could be a 90s sitcom for sure. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, I have, you know, a job, so I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. You know, like I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey, nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've been in a loop since we were living in caves. Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Being friends with Mae just seems horribly exhausting. Hey. What is this? Is that Miss Quilsey? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. Art teacher survivalist, that is badass. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Hell yeah! Again, I'm a little burned on the poems from Doki Doki, but maybe this will bring me back to reality. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. I will start us off with one of my own. She's from some big city, right? They don't actually pay her in string, right? I want to know if she's from the big city. I'm going to assume that they don't actually pay her in string. Yeah, how'd she end up here? Who knows? Letter to my worst student. To my worst student. The subject of my stories, I tell friends back home. When they ask about life out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry, at the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Give him the snaps. Gotta give him the snaps, man. Is that legal? Poor Miss Quilsey. Dude, fucking always... You hate it when that shit kid in your high school or wherever tries to pick on the teacher that everybody likes. There's a cool indie game called The Last Night. It was made this year. I have not heard... What is The Last Night? I've not heard about that one either. How am I missing all these indie games, man? I'm trying to stay on top of this indie game market, and there's still all these games that pass me by. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short, though. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born into muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know paths that I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frog swims in the dark, must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, amphibi? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. Dude is really worried about what fish think. He definitely talks to the actual fish. He definitely does talk to the actual fish. I would take a consensus. He for sure talks to real fish. Oh, most definitely. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. 2 Selmers poems in one day. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, Meg. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny, dorky short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. Ha 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 ha. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone in the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy, billionaire, phone app sold, made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world has ever. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access to politicians, waiting for us to die, lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app, replace my dreams of a house and a yard with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck in my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement, they're in the house in the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the west coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. That is new, right? That wasn't in the original playthrough. That has to be a new poem from the Weird Autumn edition. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. Huh. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Honestly, I feel like Selmers and Bia would be way better friends than May and Bia should be friends. Hey, Selmers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it herself? Nice work, Smellers. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Selmers is the best. Poets of Possum Springs. I'm unlocking these achievements, man. There must be new achievements. You play as a guy who is underclassed. Everybody else is living in a world of leisure and relaxation because there's a lot of robots. You can talk to people and get into gunfights. And then you retracted your message. Right before I was about to read it. You got me. You retracted it before I could read it. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. There's also a stealth element. Okay. I'm not huge on stealth games, but I like games that mix stealth in. Like, I was never big on whatever those games were called with the glowy eye. Splinter Cell games. I was never good at those. But like, give me a game with a little bit of stealth and I could do that. Find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell 'em, Bia. Oh, there were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost, Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with, like, dread and shit. I'm terrified. Okay. So it mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghosts. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard? I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know you don't have to, like, break in. The people there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyways, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So what did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. That is a thrilling experience. Splinter Cell, yeah, those. Andrew Allen is an affiliate of Splinter Cell, if I remember correctly. We discovered that mystery of that tooth. That tooth is no longer a mysterious tooth. That way, that tooth. Yeah, I suck at stealth too, but give me an action game where I can use stealth if I feel like it. Example, Tomb Raider 2013, and I'm a freaking ninja for some reason. Yes, I totally agree. Games where it's your choice whether or not you want to be badass or stealthy are the best way to do stealth. Like, there's some of that in Breath of the Wild too. Like, Breath of the Wild, you can do stealth stuff. Or you can just run in there and, like, fight shit face to face like a badass. Yeah, seems like that's going around near Erg. Yippers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Excuse me. Margarita's got me down. I thought you two were getting along. We are just a bump. You two, always two alike, I guess. I got your chill and her smartassness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fun. We're cool. Let's watch Garbo and Malloy. Might just head up to bed tonight. Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple of days. No Garbo and Malloy. Fine. Fine. I don't want to watch Garbo and Malloy anyways, even though it's the greatest talk show on television. That's fine. Oh my god, we got all sorts of people to talk to today. Bright Harbor Post? Yeah, no, read that one. Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house. And then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would be actually pretty scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Good night, Greg. I got a text message. Yep. Unimportant text messages. New Splinter Cell games are like that as well. The old ones are definitely more stealth-driven. Well, one time I tried to really play a Splinter Cell game. I was getting into it, and it kept crashing at the end of the first mission over and over again. I think there was something wrong with the disc, and then I never played it again. Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. I don't know. Thanks, Bia. Don't thank me too hard. I'm going there anyway, and it's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. I'm falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if it was grouchy. It's just... It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Lol. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map, and it's a pretty straight up shot to Possum Jump. Okay, great. We never really get a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Okay, so we are going to do Angus's mission, because the last time I played through this, we didn't do Angus's mission. You only get to do 2. And then I'm also probably going to do Greg's, because we've done a bunch of Bia stuff, and just Greg is the coolest character, and I feel really bad that Greg and I have barely hung out at all. It's kind of tearing me up inside. Are you on Twitch? You probably said that, but I don't listen, lol. I'm not on Twitch yet. I was thinking maybe I would go to Twitch eventually, but all of my viewers and subscribers are on YouTube, so if I streamed on Twitch, I would probably, you know, not have 5 viewers, I would probably have 0 viewers, and while I'm definitely, you know, no stranger to streaming to nobody, because that's just what you gotta do, man. That's part of the hustle of YouTube, man. You don't make videos expecting views. You make videos and stream because you like it, and you just keep hustling until some people like it too. And that's how YouTube works. Oh, God. But no, I'm not on Twitch at the moment. I was thinking maybe once I built up more of a streaming base or, you know, got more into streaming, whatever I'm going to do, eventually I want to go to Twitch. Because Twitch is better for content creators, honestly. It definitely, like, is better for the content creators. I mean, you get subs and emotes. You can offer people an actual, like, thing in exchange for money. Like, if you subscribe to me, you get emotes that are personal to me and the community that we could come up with together, and that would be sick. And I also, like, would get the money, so you wouldn't just be, like, throwing money away on nothing. But, that's definitely a future thing. It'll happen. It'll get there. I mean, I'm on the hustle, and, like, I think what I'm going to do, too, is, like, really the thing that's caused me to neglect YouTube. I used to go really hard on YouTube. I used to put up, back when I had my group YouTube channel with Andrew Allen here in chat and our other friend on the Banana Crew, we used to post daily videos, and I spent hours a week working on content. And then I kind of just started taking it easier on the content, just focusing more on doing it for fun and less on, like, the hustle part of it. And I started playing too much Melee, honestly, and it just, like, was a huge waste of time. And I think I'm gonna quit playing Melee so much. It was fun, but I'm kind of over it at this point, competitive Melee. It's fun to watch, but, like, I've put in too much work into playing it when I just do it casually, when I should be putting work into my channel. Especially, like, because when I do put work into my channel, I usually see results fairly quickly, you know. Like, I have an idea. Oh, shoot. I have an idea for a couple videos that I want to do in the next month or two that I think will definitely get me some views, some new viewers, get some new people to my channel, and I think it'll be pretty sick, and you guys will definitely like them, I think. Some top 5s and some other stuff. And, oh, also I have a collab. I got a guy that wants to do a collab with me, and I want to do a collab with him too, so we're going to do a collab. But you could stream Melee? Yeah, no, I don't want to stream Melee. I don't want to stream Melee. I don't want to stream Melee because I'm bad at Melee. Melee is, like, too difficult of a game for some scrub to be streaming it. Even, like, the good players who stream it, most of them hardly get views. Like, very few Melee streamers are successful. And honestly, I think they get, like, pigeonholed into streaming Melee. Alright, fine, whatever, just kill me then, Jesus. That's awesome, man. Collab. Is it Ari? It's not Ari. Although I would do a collab with Ari. Ari's mostly just streaming. Ari and I might stream together. We haven't decided what we are going to stream. I haven't talked to him in a minute either, but we had talked about streaming something together. I think he plays PUBG, so maybe I could play PUBG with Ari. And then I could have somebody who could, like, show me the ropes. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. Alright, I gotta, like, semi-focus on what I'm doing. Where is the door in this level? It's always in the same spot once you find it. Sit down here in this corner. No, it's gonna be a retro review, which I haven't done before. And I think he wants to do it in March, maybe, he said? I still gotta play the game and do some research on the game that we're doing it, but it's one of my all-time favorite games, and we were talking about it, so I'm pretty freaking excited to get a chance to do a video on it, because I was thinking about doing a video on it anyways. There it is. That was right next to the start the whole time. And we're gonna do like a 2 or 3 part video series. We're gonna do like a video on my channel, a video on his channel, and then maybe a 3rd video. It's based on a trilogy, so we're gonna cover all 3 games. It's just, will we cover all 3 games in 2 videos or 1? So to speak. Hold on. Watching this, recommended. I play Darude Sandstorm with a potato. What on earth are you talking about? Like, you play Darude Sandstorm on a potato? How does one play a potato? Gamer Jeans. Who is Ultimate Gamer Jeans? Someone who could show you day way, so to speak. Have you ever done Yondir Simulator? I have not played Yondir Simulator. Should I play Yondir Simulator? Alright, this part's really hard to talk through because I'm bad. Also, this part is difficult. And we're on, like, the 5th or 6th level. We're close to the end of this game. Not Night in the Woods, but Demon Tower. God dang it. God dang it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's easier just to die and to get more health. Okay, sure. Yawn deer? Like a sleepy deer? Is it a game about a tired deer? I've played Deer God. That game was barely a game. I guess it wasn't terrible, but it was just barely a game. Okay, this spawn is way more difficult than the last spawn. That's fine. I love it when enemies take care of enemies for me. Get that friendly fire damage on. Oh, God dang it. Gosh dang it, Bobby. Well, this room has devastated me. I've been destroyed by this room. These guys are so much harder than the rest of them. There we go. Alright, and I have some health. I can probably beat the boss with this amount of health. I think this boss is the giant rat boss. Yondir is basically Notice Me Senpai or die. Okay, you could play it. That sounds fun. I could be into that for a stream. Is it like a longer game, do you know? Oh god, get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god, oh, no, I am dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I think I may have seen Yondir Simulator. I'm not totally unfamiliar with, I guess, the concept, but I don't know anything about it. I definitely wouldn't really know anything going in. There are too many dudes with fireballs in here. Wow, your party is not diverse. Your party is all fire mages. That would be a cool item for the Binding of Isaac, is an item that gives you like this dash. Like this thing right here. Wouldn't that be sick? I think that'd be a really cool item. Like Monica from Doki Doki. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. I think people might be down to see that too. People, you know, people love the games that freak you out. Me too, honestly. They're fun to play. So I'm gonna fill in the gaps until something popular comes out, and then when something popular comes out, I'm gonna play that. Because I'm a whore, and I want to play stuff for views. But for real though, I mean, just, you know, you gotta get exposure. That's one thing I look forward to, is like, as time goes on, yeah, I made that look easy that time. As time goes on and I build up my base more and get more out there, I can play more and more of whatever I want to play. But the problem is, you gotta put in the work, man. God, oh, I can't believe I died to that boss. That'd be pretty cool. It'd have to be a spacebar item, and how to jump already exists, so it would have to be better than that hot trash of an item. I think the reason that how to jump is so bad is because, like, if you look at, when you play Binding of Isaac, you ever notice that, like, there's something weird about how the game is tilted that affects the gravity and the distance. It's like with Ipecac shots and shit, right? Like, you shoot up towards the top of the screen, and it's like they don't go as far as if you shoot towards the bottom. I'm not sure why it's programmed like that. What? I didn't know enemies could follow me into other rooms. Oh my god, what? What? God dang it. I was gonna not even lose any damage on that. There's a lot of trash items. That's why I had to quit playing Binding of Isaac. There's too many trash items now, man. The balance of items is too fucked up in that game. That's what's made it so hard. I don't even think it's anything that he's added to the game, any of the, like, enemies or any of that stuff. The reason Binding of Isaac has gotten so hard is he just keeps adding more and more items to the item pool. And some of them are even good, but there's not enough damage up items anymore. Like, it's so hard to get your stats up on a good run of that, especially, like, when you first start off. This sucks. That sucked. There's too many tier effects and no upgrades. Yes. Yeah, exactly. And because, like, tier effects are cool, but you have to keep a good balance. Like, for me, the easy fix there in that game would be you need to weight the way that items spawn so that it favors spawning a certain amount of stat upgrades for, like, I would say, like, every item you get that isn't a stat upgrade, it makes the likelihood that the next item is a stat upgrade is more likely. So like if I get like 10 items in a row and I still haven't gotten a single like damage or tears up, then my next one should almost definitely be like some kind of stat. It doesn't even have to be a good one. Just give me any random stat up item. Play Amnesia, lol. I've played Amnesia. I just played Soma. I would do another horror game. Oh, you know what horror game I really want to play? Resident Evil 7. I could play that. That might be fun for the stream. Alright, can I find some health? Alright, give me a second. I gotta take a second to focus on getting health. I can get past this level. I can get back to the actual game. There we go, there we go, there we go. Nope, skip you guys. Skip over all of y'all. Perfect, and you gave me health. Alright, good, let's fight the boss. Fight the boss with full health. We got this. This is it, this is the run. Oh god. Okay. Let it come to you. Alright, this is easy, just let it come to you. That's easy. You don't have to do anything. Let it come to you and then dash away. That was creepy. You could like see the skeleton fall out of it. Alright, this is just like Binding of Isaac. Speak of the devil. I just need to make sure Alright, nope, that was exactly what I was about to say I need to not do. I need to not break them into too many at once. You gotta focus on eliminating like one branching path at a time. Alright, now I'm one hit away from death. Alright, I'm making this more difficult than it needs to be. That's kind of my specialty, though. Alright, get baited. Get baited, suckers. Come on, let's go. You know you don't want none of this. You know you want some of this, but you can't have it. Too good for that shit. Oh my god, I did not want to hit all of them at once. Alright, that's okay. It's crunch time. Let's go. Now is when Boys to Men happens. Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and whatnot. Give me your power, boy bands. I know you're out there. Give me the power of being dreamy and having good vocals and a variety of attitudes that are attracting and appealing to anybody because you cover all 5 basic generic bases of attitudes. Hot, dreamy, cool, shy, gangsta. Thank you, boy bands. You guys joke, but it was the boy bands that saved me right there. Did I ever play Lone Survivor? Never heard of Lone Survivor either. Man, I can't believe you guys are pulling out all these games I've never heard of. Ooh, I would play The Evil Within 2. I would totally play The Evil Within 2. I didn't play the first one. Do I need to play the first one to play the second one? Alright, why am I even fighting this, guys? Just need to find wherever the key is. Evil Within games look really good. I've been getting more into horror games. I used to never play them at all. And then we used to do a series called Drunken Horror Nights, which we recorded instead of streamed for some reason, which never was really smart of us. That would have been so much smarter if we made it a streaming event, but we didn't really stream back then. And we didn't have the equipment for it, but I still think it was a good idea. We would take like a bunch of people, sit them all down on the couch, and just collectively play a horror game together. And we would sit down and we would play like the whole game in like one sitting and just drink and get progressively more drunk through the night. And it was a total blast. Honestly, even from like a non-YouTube perspective, I would recommend just doing that with your friends. It was a lot of fun. God dang it. Like, I would do that with my friends again. Just not even to record it, just to do it for fun. And then of course there's Drawful and Fibbage. It's been too long since I played those games, man. I want to play those games again. Drawful, Fibbage. Maybe not Fibbage, or yeah, not Fibbage. Not because I don't love Fibbage, but because I've pretty much learned all the questions from Fibbage 1 and 2 at this point, so that gets a little old. But Drawful is always fun. That's the magic of Drawful, is like, Fibbage was more fun at first, but Drawful is always going to continue to be fun. I am not going to survive this. There's too many guardians. Too many guardians. Too many cooks. Quiplash. Quiplash is great. I love Quiplash. Definitely should have streamed it, lol. Yeah, should do it again. We should do it again. Maybe I could do that. I would do that on this channel. You think you get in trouble for streaming being drunk? Well, I guess not, because that's like literally what I'm doing right now. This isn't a margarita. There's no alcohol in here. It's okay. I'm just drinking on stream. I'm not smoking weed. If I was smoking weed, I would like be begging you guys to report me to save me from myself and the drugs, but I'm not. I'm just drinking margaritas like a responsible adult. Quiplash and Drawful are the best Jackbox party games in my opinion. Also, it's America, so you can get drunk in stream. Yeah, no, I don't think they actually have any problem with... Yeah, no, Mango does do it all the time. Yes, you're right. There's no problem with drinking and streaming. You can get in huge trouble if you smoke and stream, though, because I guess it's you doing illegal activities, which I get it, you know, from their perspective. You can't just let people do that, but that's dumb. Boob stream win? Boob stream? You telling me to take my top off? Because I'll do it if it gets me more views. I will do it in the exchange of, I don't know, like a tweet or something, like a plug. I'll whore myself out for views. Like, let me make that very clear to everybody here right now. If you want me to whore myself out to you in any way for views, just let me know. I'm right there. I got no moral high ground. I got a moral low ground. I am Anakin Skywalker at the end of Revenge of the Sith on the low ground when it comes to morals. Views are... you know, me losing my limbs. I'm gonna jump right into it. There's a fish. Lol, I'm in Australia. You're in Australia? What time is it there for you? Isn't it like really late? Yeah, I get that. Maybe you can smoke and stream in the States when that's legal now. Views are my anti-drug. Views are my drug. I'm addicted to the sweet, sweet views, man. The sweet, sweet acceptance of the YouTube. But not really. But it's fun. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, don't stream or make content for views, but it doesn't mean you can't not want to get views, you know? Like, if your only motivation to do it is just to be popular, then you're going to eventually hate it. But getting views and having other people enjoy it definitely makes it more fun. I mean, people just like to know that you're putting in all this work to try and entertain people. It's nice when people are entertained by it. But again, you know, the first step is just you gotta be able to entertain yourself. Pure black tar views. Views are my anti-drug. Yep, that pure uncut tar views. Get a little views. Those are the good views, man. Makes your gums go numb. Why is he so addicting? Because addictions don't make sense, man. That's just part of the addiction. It's not logical. It just is what it is. These dreams are getting more weird. Even more weird than the first time I remember playing through this game. Alright, I think that's all 4. I just gotta find my way back up to where I was before. Was that 4 or was that 3? Yeah, whatever. We'll find out when we wake our way all the way back up to the top. And honestly, half the time, if you haven't found all of them anyways, by the time you wake your way back up to the top, you'll just randomly stumble across the one you're missing anyways. It's a fairly linear little level. This is like the only true aspect, or platforming aspect of this whole game, too. It's like this little dream sequences, because the rest of it's just like various mini games and story. Do appreciate Night in the Woods for its uniqueness. Can't think of very many other games like it. Alright, what kind of animal are we gonna run into today, guys? What is our big mystery animal today? Is it a fish? We're underwater, so maybe it's gotta be like a fish or something. Nope, it's a crane. Neat. A tunnel frog, of course. Yeah, dude, the tunnel frogs, man. But will the tunnel frog judge us? That's the real question here. And we wake up. Man, I started watching Planet Earth last night. Planet Earth 2. Okay, so here's what I love about Planet Earth, and it's like the most genius thing, right? And as someone who does a lot of video stuff, I find this so fascinating. So the whole concept of Planet Earth, right, is I give you some insanely good camera equipment, and you and maybe one other person go out some remote place in the world that normal people would never go, and you just don't come back. Don't you dare come back until you bring me 5 seconds of really good footage. Like, could you imagine, like, you gotta go out to the jungle for 6 months, and you might get, like, 12 minutes of good footage total. And then they might use, like, 5 minutes of it for the show. And, like, that's your job, man. And then you get, like, a really crazy announcer, and, like, they make narratives out of it. Like, that's why it's so addicting. Like, you watch Planet Earth, and, like, they tell a story, and the music is all suspenseful, and it's so goddamn addicting. I love Planet Earth. Last night inspired me. For longest night, I'm getting you a library card. You're welcome. Dude, my mouth tastes weird this morning. Like a tire. I'll be at work trying to wash it out with whatever's in the cooler. Away message. Planets are to be pitied as they cannot know how big and cool they are. Dr. Kathleen Conklin, National Astronomy. Away message. Germ is never at the computer. Scientist. Rising sea levels will increase shark attack frequency for obvious reasons. You think that's funny, Sharkle? You think that's funny, Sharkle? Sharkle's part of the problem. Shit, I'd do that. I would love to do that, dude. Come play some bass. But which song? Pumpkinhead? No, I wouldn't put you guys through that twice in one stream. So there are new songs, though, for sure. Wait, TikTok? TikTok's another new song. Alright, next stream. Next time. Not this time. Again, I won't subject you guys to 2 horrible renditions of a song in the same go-through. Hey, bird. Sorry I'm always rude to you. I'm not. Fuck birds. Birds are bad pets. Do we have any books about ghosts? Like, real-life ghosts? Do we have any books for nut jobs, I guess? No comment here. No. Oh, got another comment. I can't find this thing spooky. It's a piece of granddad. We need more of those. Could you imagine just being like, so this entire game, all the writing was done, well, at least the majority of the writing done was by 2 people, and the programming was done by a separate person, so, you know, maybe there's some overlap, but otherwise, regardless, how many lines did they write about the clocks, and the same things, like the bird, over and over again, every day, different line. Morning, sunshine, you feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams, weird night. You say weird a lot. Yeah, just being honest. Weird autumn. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kind of working, kind of not. Well, maybe you need more sleep. I mean, more than 10 hours or so you already get. You've always been a sleepy girl. Oof. Oof. I love a good oof. What did you do last night? Went to the library with Bia. That sounds nice. It was. Weird. Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hon. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Goating out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. I'll let you know. Bye-bye, sweetie. Oh, you know what game I am gonna stream, though? Even to the sheer grin of nobody. Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't know. That is possibly my most look forward to game this year. I love fighting games in that style. Like, I am the old Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. One of my favorite fighting games of all time. Probably only second to Super Smash Bros. Melee. Like, if I had to rank them, it'd be Super Smash Bros. Melee first. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is second. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is third. And then, like, some Street Fighters and other stuff in there. No Mr. Chazikov today, huh? That's lame. Hey Selmers, you were great last night. Aw, thanks. Having you to bounce ideas off of helped. I am good for that. Want to hear a new poem? Every day, all day. This is a short one, because I'm tired. Me too, so that works out. I got mad one time. It was online. I've been mad on the internet before too. It's crazy making. What were you doing at the library? I go to the library. No, but seriously. Poems, poems, poems. Get mad online? Yeah, well, that's hilariously befitting of me talking about fighting games, because there is no salt like the salt from a fighting game online, dude. Those damn kids are so good. Melee is the only fighting game I've ever liked. I've also been mad on the internet, Selmers. I've been mad on the internet at Melee because of netplay. That's the magic of the future. I play a mean banjo clawhammer. Really? I play bass. We should play together sometime. You know Long Black Veil? Yep. You know Tom Dooley. Yep, my dad likes that stuff. Do you know Willer Garden? Nope. Eh. That's not fair, dude. You just were naming stuff until you found one I didn't know. We could jam. You can jam with anybody, man. Jamming with people, that's the one thing I miss most about playing guitar. Playing guitar by myself, if I really missed it that much, obviously I could just go walk downstairs and pick up my guitar. And I don't really care too much. Like, guitar's fun, but it's another time sink, you know? But playing with people just feels cool. Methinks I spy a tunnel shark. Scary monster in the dark. Holy crap. I didn't really see it. Please don't listen. But you're so good at poetry, Mr. Fisherman Jones. Alright, so we have officially fed all the rat babies. We're the rat mother. We're done. They can go off to college now. We no longer need to support them. What on earth is happening here? Whoa. Hi down there. Ahoy there, May. Is that Mr. Salvi? What are you doing in a boat? Into the tunnel. In the late afternoon. What are you doing home from school? You answer first. I guess I kind of dropped out. Oh dear, May. Yeah, sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? I don't know. So what are you even doing down here? It's my side hustle. Salvi Salvage. What's that? I'm a junk man, May. Are you not mowing lawns anymore? Oh no, I'm still doing the landscaping, but I'm also a purveyor of fine goods for the discerning antique enthusiast. Okay, side hustle. Yeah. You want to come along? Boat ride back into the tunnel? Gonna be a short trip today, but might be fun. Oh my god, yes, I want to do that. This probably isn't smart. It's pretty safe. I just need a second pair of hands. Usually I take one of the kids over there. Hey teens! I'm going on this boat now. Just saying, like if anyone should ask, I got on this boat with Mr. Salvi here. Okay, thanks. That's so we don't get murdered. Okay, okay, let's go. That's smart. You don't just get on a random boat in a tunnel in the dark with somebody who you kind of sort of know. That's how people go missing. Oh, what are you saying? You can jam with anybody. Good thing I put 10 years into guitar already, lol. Jamming with people is actually the best, especially when you know more of what you're doing than when you first picked up on an instrument. You will learn so much more quickly if you play music with other people. Also, you could always stream the new Doom. It's action and horror. I've been wanting to get Doom on the Switch, so that would give me an excuse to stream a Switch game as well. Between Fort Lucine and Willow Grove, and they're like going to antique shops out here. I think they think it's exclusive or something, and that's the side hustle. Wow. Do they know it's garbage? It's not garbage. Sorry. We're coming up on one now. You'll see. I'm controlling the light. This is garbage. It's an island of garbage. Your garbage is my priceless antique. Once it's cleaned up a bit. Look around, find something. Is this safe to walk on? Oh yeah, yours is set of made of rocks and junk. You called it junk too. Find anything good? Not yet. Oh wow, it's a thing. A sled? A really bad boat? Maybe like sleep in it? Like tiny garbage hammock? Should I take this garbage bed? No, what else we got? A big axe. Do I want a big garbage axe? Yes, we want a big garbage axe. Why would you even have to ask that? It's so big and axey. Should I take both of these? Oh, I can take both of them? Alright. No, wait. Oh, no, you can't. You just have to take one or the other. Well, I'm definitely taking the axe. The axe is way cooler. I always wanted something that was big and axey. I'm installing it on my PC as I type. Pretty excited to try it out. I may get it for the Switch, though. Who knows? Yeah, I've heard so many good things about the Doom. And again, I love a good action-y arcade game, so that's fun. Killer garbage axe. Oh, nice. Looks like an old fire axe from somewhere. Axe murderer garbage axe. Yes, you could conceivably murder someone with this. Have to sharpen it first. Oh, I'll sharpen it. Planning on murdering someone. I keep my options open. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And somehow he'd run over his own foot. No! With the mower. Yeah, he's got a limp now, but he still comes to work. Jeez. Gotta work. Oof. Hit him with another oof. This dude ran over his foot with a lawnmower? That is brutal and a half. Okay, so remember how I said I needed a second pair of hands? Oh yeah, what was that about? So there's a little panel back where you are. Gonna need you to use it and move this light up here. Are we? Wait, why? We got bats down here. So? I don't like bats. But bats like bugs. And bugs like light. So you're gonna shine that light all around them and get them to scatter. Looking for bugs. They mostly go away for a while when they scatter. Oh, okay. Dude, we got a minigame where we get to fight bats? Hell yeah. Now get ready. We're coming up on a place where they like to cluster. Okay, I got it. Here we go, up and above me. I feel like I'm operating one of those like fancy movie lights. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Oh no, oh no. Wow. Did most of them leave? I think so. Sure were a lot of them. Ugh, I hate them. But bats are cute. They are not. Can I take a bat home? Ain't no bat getting on my boat. Sooner swim back than have a goddamn bat on my boat. Okay, okay, okay. No bats. No bats. Alright, we're coming up on another island. Garbage ho! Garbage ho. They're also harmless. Bats are cute. They're also harmless. They're harmless unless they bite you and give you rabies. You're struggling real hard with that emote, dude. You got it, though. You nailed it, eventually. Now I'm going to hang out in the boat. Of course I'm going to look around. You're sarcastic like your dad. Do you still talk to my dad? Oh yeah, I get my meats from him once in a week. Last fall, us and some of the boys from the factory days went up to Studer's old hunting camp. You get anything? Ed Gress got a 6-point buck. Oh, nice. Alright, let's go. We got a schedule to keep. Oh, country folk. How I know you so well. Getting your 6-point bucks up in the woods. We all know you're just going up there to drink. Why with the pretense? You could just stay home and drink. Or maybe not. Maybe you gotta get away from the wives. It's a coconut monkey, like the one Granddad brought back home from Hawaii. Don't want the coconut friend? Yeah, sure. I love you so much and we've just met. Yeah, I have a hard time imagining whatever else is on this island will be better than that, but let's see. Holy shit! Dracula teeth! These are so rad, I could totally be a Dracula. Of all the false teeth in the world, Dracula teeth are the best. Should I take these excellent Dracula teeth instead of my dear friend Coconut Monkey? No, sorry. I gotta go with, over at the Ham Panther. I don't know if vintage Dracula teeth are that much of a find. Exactly. You can get Dracula teeth wherever. And it was just Halloween. Heart Festival was just a couple days ago. We can easily get those things on sale from the grocery store. You're not gonna get a Coconut Monkey on sale at the grocery store this time of year. Coconut Monkey. Oh, wow. Is it still good? He's a little soft, and he smells like trash water. But when he's all dried out, he's gonna be a regular member of the family. Huh. Alright. You're not gonna steal him for your shop or anything, are you? No. Not even tempted. I think I can let this one go, May. And that's how I saved Longest Night. Wow. Did you ever tell your kids? What? No, it'd spoil the magic. Did they ever notice your neck scar? If they did, they never said nothing. Did the cops ever catch the guy? Oh no, he's still out there. But he ain't coming back anytime soon. Wow, great story. What the fuck happened in that story? You're just gonna tease us with that? Alright, we're coming up. Do bats have nests? Whatever, get the light ready. Shine it up there and get rid of them. Aye aye, sir. Here they come. Said aye aye, Captain. Oh, who lives in a tunnel under the springs? A bunch of bats. They're cute and adorable and scare this man. A bunch of scary bats. If leathery wing nonsense be something you wish. Tunnel bats. Did most of them leave? I think so. I got them good. Whew. Thanks, kid. I'm 20. Well, at my age, that's plenty kid enough. Rude. Coming up on another island. How many of these are down here? Oh, I ain't counted. Seem to find new ones all the time. And loose old ones. Spooky. We're pretty far back now. It's always a bit spooky. I still don't understand really like where we are and what this is. Like, It's like an underground tunnel system filled with water and full of trash. Is it connected to like a lake or a river or something? I'm so confused. Old trolley car over here. Yeah, we're getting close to where the flood really hit hardest. Okay, so it's an old trolley tunnel that flooded? But that doesn't necessarily make sense either because there's fish down here. I mean, like, bats and frogs and stuff, they could find their way in, but the fish had to be put there. It was quite everything. Had a sense of going somewhere. Yeah. Way back when they got these new trolley cars, they were designed by some company overseas. Big and fancy, like France or something. It's a cave under the tunnel under the city. Duh. Well, you're right. When you put it like that, I sure do come off looking like an idiot, so. Yeah, they still got them charms. You gonna look around? Sure. That's crazy. Like a small town like this would be devastating to lose your entire trolley system. Oh, I wonder how old this is. It's pretty soggy. What sport even is this? It's a sports mystery. The worst kind of mystery. It's pretty though. Do I want this thing? Probably not. It's gross and I don't care about sports anymore. This is another sports thing. Football. Our official religion around here. I could totally wear this. It's functional. I could totally wear this in the winter in case I slip on the ice. I could wear this if I was in a fight. Could probably stop a bullet even. I don't know. It smells inside though. Do I want this thing? I do want this thing. I should probably wear a football helmet as many times as I've tripped and fallen downstairs or whatever. A helmet might be just what I need in my life. Find anything good? Football helmet. Oh, you sure you want that? Did I finally find something you want? Well, I mean, it's cool. You take it. No, it's alright. It's your boat. It's your garbage. You can have it. No, that's fine, May. No, I think you should have it. No, May, you take it. Take it! I don't want it. Neither do I. Take it. It's yours. God damn it, you take the effing helmet. No! You go straight to hell. Are you okay? Yeah, sorry I yelled. Me too. You happy with your helmet? Yeah, it's functional. All that to just keep the helmet. Any more bats? No, they don't come this far back to sleep. They fly around a good bit back here though. Unless you clear them off before you get here. Where even are we? Almost to the far platform. Oh wow, is that where we're going? Well, you gotta get rid of most of the bats back there, so maybe we can make one last stop. At the big one. The big one. Thank God I wasn't down here when the flood hit. The river jumped, right? Yeah, flood was bad enough. River just up and moved. Had something to do with the reservoir too, I forget. I guess it was a while ago. Weird to think that rivers can move. Oh, they're always moving, kid. 20-year-old. They're just usually moving in one direction. No one's really prepared for it when it stops doing it. What it's always been doing. Alright, here we are. So there's our answer. The grandiose mystery of the underwater cave river has been solved. What are we going to find on the big one? Dead body. Another arm. We're overdue to find another body part. Wow, this looks like something I dreamed. Or something familiar somehow. Back then they thought the trolleys would stay on the track come a big flood, but nah, they went right along with the water, bobbing up and down, crashing into big piles like this. Jeez, I can't fix something like this. What are you gonna do? Dam up the river, dig this whole thing out? Nobody got the money. Nobody got that time. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is like visiting some place beyond the grave, like where you go when you die. Some folks did die down here. Oh yeah. Neat. You gonna go look around? Have to say, not as much back this far usually. Most stuff washes in from side channels, gets caught up back where we came from. Yeah, I think I'll still look around. What magic can we find? This is the climactic find. Like, this is the find that makes all the other finds look like trash. Wonder what this used to lock up. Really old lock. Pretty neat key. Someone bought this to keep something safe or secret. Do I want to take this? Yeah, sure, whatever. This thing is like someone's intentions in it or something. It feels heavy. Someone should have it. A rusty ass old block you found in the water. I don't think anybody's gonna want that. Doesn't seem very functional. Wow, I wonder if it still works. Should probably clean off all the mud out of it first. Don't want to take this. Even more than the lock? I do actually. It's really pretty. Should have someone to appreciate it. Antique tuba. Now that is an antique. Goodbye, lock. Enjoy being down here forever. This is a big old pile of garbage. Find anything good? Horn. Looks like a pack horn, maybe. I'm gonna clean it out. Maybe play it. Or at least make it some... make some noise. Always make some noise, kids. Shame to leave it down here. You rescued it. I'm a hero. I'd call the papers. Somebody call the police. Tell them May is a hero. May Borowski has saved a horn. Here we are. Wow. Where is this? Where is this? Is this somewhere we actually gonna get out? I'm seeing like so many new portions of the game right now. I kind of figured it was gonna make a loop. So that's it. That's the other mural. It's so... Yeah. Basically the only thing back here that survived the flood. I just think it's nice that it's not gone. Yeah, I guess. Forgotten maybe, but not gone. Well, not forgotten yet. I wonder if like in 500 years some archaeologists will find it and wonder what it meant. Sometimes I think in 50 years no one will know what it meant. Places can't control how they're remembered. They just hang out and then fall apart. Deep. You okay, May? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go look for a minute. Be sentimental about stuff, you know. Let it chill. Let it simmer. Can I move? Why can't I move? Oh, it's fading to black. Sorry. I didn't realize we were having a dramatic moment. That's my bad. Alright, that was quite the adventure. We're on to some crazy stuff here. There's not even any teenagers over here. We were yelling at the teenagers in case we never came back, and the teenagers left. Fucking teenagers got no sense of responsibility, man, I'm telling you. Hey, you never told me why you were feeling down the other day. Do I gotta tell you everything? No, just asking is all. Well, ask someone else. Go Smelters. So, according to Greg, we can go up on the roof and pee off the side of the roof now. So that's what we're gonna do. But not really. But I assume maybe there's something up here. What the hell is a malt? Oh shit, I fell. Drugs in malt. What is the point of this? There's gotta be some way to get up on that upper power line then, right? Like there's to be a reasoning for this portion of the game to suddenly be open when it wasn't open previously. But what? What is your secret? Here's a cat. Alright. Gotta get our Angus dialogue in for the day. So, I said I could, like, take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? No. Not yet. Uncultured May, not knowing what a malt is. Dude, malts are... What is a malt then, smarty pants? You want to talk trash? What's a malt? What's a malt? Let me know. What's the difference between a malt and a milkshake? Alright, fine. If I can't go that direction, I'll go the other direction. What's up, person? Hey, what are you doing outside my window? I don't know. Please go away. What you doing? Newspaper. What's in the news? Yam shortage this Thanksgiving. Aw, geez, we need the yams. Better get them now before they're gone. There's gonna be, like, yam riots. Because not enough yams. Worse reasons. Can't argue with that. Alright, well. So there's a new newspaper person we can talk to, but that's about it. Yep, party barn. I can't believe they just leave the band stuff in there. What if someone steals it? What if the building falls down? Should start taking Greg's base home. Just, you know, in case. Oh, they'll just like leave their band stuff in the abandoned party barn building? That seems not safe. I have no clue. That's what I thought, man. Nobody knows what a malt is. Malt is just a fancier way to say milkshake. Your milkshakes aren't selling? Call them malts. People will buy malts because malts are fancy. I think I'm gonna burn this place down. Oh, cool. But also, maybe it might have consequences? We could take the insurance money and, like, not do this. What if you get caught? I saw a show where they caught someone doing that. You're going to burn this place down for me. Oh, cool. But also, maybe I would go to jail? No, you have no motive. No one would suspect. So work's not going well? Okay, I'll actually do it. Please don't actually do it. Okay, fine. Did you want to go check out the graveyard? Nah, not today. Okay, well, let me know. I will let you know, chica. Something to do about grains and soaking is what I gathered when looking it up, but then I lost interest. Grains and soaking it? Are you talking about malt liquor? Because I'm talking about, like, malt, like ice cream. Coffee. Cigarettes. Coffee and cigarettes. Makes the world go round. Coffee and cigarettes, man. Coffee and cigarettes to start your day. Coffee and cigarettes to end your day. Let's see what's up with the old brewski today. The Bruceheimer. The Brewster. The Bruninsky. Getting kind of cold, huh? Yeah, nip in the air at night. I like fall when it gets cold. Me too. Real pretty out as well. I used to cry at fall trees when I was a kid. Why? Because they were so pretty. I did that when my daughter was born. You have a daughter? Yep. Where is she? Sorry. It's fine. Always the awkward conversationalist. Just another thing that I can relate to. Coffee and cigarettes equals never being hungry again. Exactly. They keep you healthy. So you stay skinny. Plus, who needs food when you've got coffee and cigarettes? At that point, why would I not be putting coffee and cigarettes in my body for even a moment? That's just a joke. Food is amazing. Food is the best. I love food. I do genuinely love food. I find that food is the best thing. There just needs to be a sign on this door so I know whether or not the preacher's going to be in here today or not. Where is the preacher today? We don't have a preacher dialogue today. She's not out there talking to Bruce. Maybe she's back in her office. Hey, you free? Maybe. Want to go on a quick adventure? Don't you have a job? Pastor's gone. I'm going to skip out. Ah, yeah. Let's skip work. Only I'm skipping work, hun. Oh, hush. I'm an accessory to the crime. Also not a crime, sweetie. Well, then I'm not interested anymore. Count me out. Food in life given H2O, man. Water's pretty great. Had to learn to appreciate water later on in life. Water's not as good as margaritas, but you can't drink margaritas all the time. That's what I found out. We used to come here all the time. Did we? No, we as in my friends and I when we were your age. Oh, okay. I'm not used to you using any other we's. Believe it or not, I've had several we's. Huh. This is nice. There used to be a lot more trees around here. They got cut down when they put in the towers. I don't remember that. You know, all kinds of things happened before you were born. What? Some minor parts of history took place, yes. I hardly believe you, quite frankly. There's a lot of far-fetched stuff that happens in this game, but that is too much to believe. You can not drink margaritas all the time? Well, if you tell me I can't drink margaritas all the time, that's just going to make me want to drink margaritas all the time, so you ain't the boss of me. Jenny's Field, ever heard of it? No, I don't think so. Back in the 30s, there was this woman and her daughter walking here, and the woman's daughter is in front of her, and then she's just gone, like disappeared. What happened? Turns out there was a sinkhole that opened up when a pillar collapsed in the mines in the hill. Jeez. Yep, no one could see it because of the grass. Her name was Jenny. This is Jenny's Field. They never found her. Just gone. So, wait, why are we here? Wait, you not up for a little risk taking? A milkshake is a glass of blended ice cream, milk, and other mixed-in flavors. A malt is a special kind of milkshake that includes the addition of malted milk powder. What the fuck is malted milk powder? What's wrong? I thought it was a sinkhole thing. About that. Oh, you do like, there's a dip here. Not even terrifying. Okay, what is that? For some reason, before Unified pulled out, they brought this old lime furnace up on the mountain. Why? Who knows? Unified did a lot of things. Looks like it's been here forever. It just sunk into the ground a lot. Like Jenny, but slower. We used to climb up there. Wanna try? Oh, sweetie. I had you and also a lot of birthdays and donuts since then, and not much climbing. That's your loss. Climbing is awesome. Get yourself, this is like a V1, this is easy. So, good thing this chimney is sealed up here. Yes, good thing. What can you see up there? It's been a while. Possum Springs and most of the valley. The highway. Possum Springs. Malted milk is a powdered gruel made from a mixture of malted barley, wheat flour, and evaporated whole milk. And to malt the barley, you have to grind and soak them or something. None of this sounds good. Why would I ever want a malt when milkshake has so much more pure, so much more innocent than the malt? The malt is corrupted by science and impurities. A quilt? Well, it's a cozy valley. I remember I couldn't tell if being up there made everything feel bigger or smaller. It's a weird feeling. Yeah, I know that one. I used to have a dream when I was your age, where I was in the big parking lot out by the tracks, and I'd start running, and there was always more parking lot. What do you think it meant? I don't know. Feels weird to tell you what your dreams mean. Why? You're my mom. Fair. Why did we come up here today? Well, I was hoping you'd fall into a sinkhole, obviously. Well, that didn't work out. Drat. Guess I'll just have to keep you. I couldn't see what your expression was when you said that. Did you need to? No. Well, see you at home. Hey! And then she ditched us? Man, that's harsh. The idea of a malt was to have a different consistency. I remember having them as a kid, and they were always better in my mind than a milkshake. Because they're thicker? They're thicker, right? Thicker and girthier, and that makes them better. Meats. Alright, so we did Mom's page, but we still need to finish something else on Dad's page. That page is done. We have a blank page. The problem is I don't know which of these pages may be blank because we missed something versus which of them might be blank because we just chose to do one of the two options and we'll never get the other page filled in. Die Anywhere Else, Weird Autumn, the Pizza Scale, the Arm, Angus, Germ, Thought, Become a Fire Ghost, and Yellow People. There's definitely some of this page missing. I wonder if we'll be able to fill that in. Thought, Never drink again or go out into public. Everything feels bad. This one, or maybe you don't miss any pages. Maybe if you fill everything in, all the pages will be full, even though some of the pages could potentially be something different. Thick even, with 2 C's? I don't know about that thick, but they're pretty thick. Smash, Greg Rules, Bruce, New Possum Springs. Blank pages bother me. Makes me feel like we've missed something. We're hitting a lot more stuff this time, which is good. I can't believe we haven't drawn anything about the rats, though. Like, Bruce is going to have to be a page. The rats are going to have to be a page. Germ has got more work to be done. That's the last thing we need to do. We need to go check out Germ, and then I think we're going to go do Angus's mission, and then that's going to be the stream. But that's still going to be a minute. We still got a second to get through all that stuff. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. We haven't been talking to What's-Her-Face up here. Yeah. Shoot, I forgot to do that yesterday. She's got to be one of the pages, too. Alright, I'm not sure if I can do anything, but I want to go see if there's anything left to do with the rats. Oh, well, there's rats everywhere now, so that's cool. Plastic. Alright, I think we're back. Probably left here by the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Forgotten, but I found you, and I know you're here. And still a springtime terror. I'll keep you a secret, Mallard, but I'll visit. We will visit our Mallardy friend in the future. So sad, man. It's nice the rats are successful. Forget, how do you get up there? You gotta, I need to be up on that window seal. Oh, which means I need to be up here. Alright, now I remember. Oh, comes back. Alright. I'm gonna give it one more try, but if it dies one more time, I might call it a night. I'm a little tired. And we still got 2 hours so far. I guess it still counts it as one stream. It's still telling me I have 2 hours of elapsed stream time. Yeah, if it dies one more time, I'm just gonna chalk it up to the YouTube gods and we're gonna call it a night. Drawing something. Yeah, drawing a bad guy for a movie. Have you filmed anything ever? I made a little movie with my phone, and I pirated some movie programs. It's really bad. What's it about? I play bass real bad? I play bass real bad. How long have you been playing? Enough to be real bad. Alright, I'm off. See ya. Later. You see someone messed up the mural in the tunnel? Yeah, pretty funny. I mean, very weird and bad. Any idea who did it? Nope. Lots of suspects, though. Yeah, whole town full of suspects. Rip grave. I'm still upset that we blew our opportunity to hang out with her. We could have hung out, gone down to the train tracks, and been bestest friends forever. And we blew it, man. That's just something we're gonna have to live with. You're gonna have to live with that guilt. Yeah, you know, man, sometimes internet is just finicky. Alright, to Germ. Let's at least make it to Germ before the internet decides that it wants to be non-functional. Ooh, here's a person. Aren't you Greg's cousin? You really look like his cousin. Not his cool cousin Jen, like the other cousin. No. Who are you then? Why are you here? I'm trying to find your city council. Town council? We're a town. Right. Why are you looking for them? It's supposed to be demoing an infrastructure and municipal services management program. What? Help you manage things like the snowplows and broken hydrants and stuff. Oh, yeah, we have those sometimes. I just figured it'd be helpful. I don't know, lots of places are just scared of new things. Just want to keep things like they are forever, falling apart. It's frustrating. You're really into this, huh? I mean, it's my job, so... I had a job. I bagged groceries. Could you program something to make that job not suck? Well, soon it's all gonna be robots anyways. Jeez. Yeah. Huh? I got it. You're Donna's cousin. Yeah. She used to babysit me. Oh wow, are you the kid that killed a bird with her mace? It was an accident. I was like 9. I thought it was perfume or something. I thought the bird would like it. Well, you were 9. It died like instantly. Just... ah, whoomph. Dead. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Good luck. May maced a bird to death. She maced a bird to death. You said, you know, sometimes the internet is just finicky. The stream lagged for a whole second there. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna talk to Germ and I'm just gonna call it, because internet is gonna do what the internet's gonna do. Oh well. AT&T can suck my left testicle. Maybe that's why. I keep streaming and I keep talking smack about them, and that's why they're fucking up my internet. Hey. Hey. What? Want to hang out? I got plans later. Okay, well, I don't think you're gonna get kidnapped or anything. Let's do it. Yeah, sure. Hop on my bike. Really? Where is it? Tied up behind the food donkey. I guess you could, like, run behind. Okay, fine. Got a little germ action going on. You sure your bike's gonna be safe? Yeah, I don't think anyone's been in that shed for years. Sorry you fell off. It's cool. I feel so alive. Scrapes are cool like that. I skinned my elbow. I hit my head pretty hard. Did you hurt your brain? No, I got a thick skull. A thick skull. Juicy. That's cool. Don't fall, Germ. So what are we doing here? Do you trust me? No, I don't know you. Never thought about it before. Man, whatever. May as well risk taker. She'll trust anybody. Really? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Bye. Oh my god, Germ! Oh, jeez, dude. Hey. What the hell, man? Jump, it's fine. Oh, for real? How do I jump? Oh, that way. Oh, that's a long way to jump down. But I guess we jump off the top of buildings, so it's really not that bad. Dude, you scared me to death. Wow, you jump off big stuff all the time. Yeah, but like, that's in town. Nice flat grounds. Not like you can just go jumping off of cliffs and whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot you grew up in town. So what are we doing here? I come here a lot. I wanted to show you something. You want to hang out in a sewer pipe? Are you showing me the sewer? I thought you'd be interested. I saw like 10 rats down here once. Okay, that's pretty cool. Germ's a cool guy. He knows about the rats. He knows about the rat mother. Okay, so I started coming down here a few months ago to like just hang. Okay. And I noticed, oh, hey, Rabies! Ah! Rabies is my sewer friend. Its name is Rabies? His name is Rabies. His name is Rabies? I found him when they pulled that body out of here, after that big flood a few months ago. Oh, neat. He was sad and wet and hungry, so I brought him chips and ice cream. Sounds right. And I wanted the other possums to not pick on him, so I named him after something they're all afraid of. This is the best story ever, and it truly is. He's so rad. Hey, Rabies, speak. Oh my god! He's gonna rule this whole ravine someday. You'd be nice to May, okay, Rabies? I love him. You got any pets? I got some rats downtown. Sweet. What a fucking interaction this is. I don't have interactions like this. I need to widen my friend group. So there's like weird stuff on the walls in here. Ancient cave paintings. Not new, at least. What do you think it means? If you sleep down here, you might drown. Rabies is Trash King. It's a prophecy. Written by ancient hobos. There's like all kinds of secret places like this around town. I'm like the only person to really map the... Hey, Rabies, what you got there? Oh my god. Is that a fiasco bar? You want me to unwrap that for you, guy? Holy effing crap. He is the best. Best pet ever, lol? Dude, this is the best pet ever, y'all. You should take him home. No way. He'd pee all over everything. And dig a hole in the wall and live there. Oh, yeah. Rabies is wild. Let him be wild. Oh, look, he's eating it. Where did this rat get a... or this possum get a candy bar? That was amazing. This was a spiritual experience I just had. Dude, I love the germ pages, man. The germ pages are sick. Alright, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it due to internet difficulties and being tired and whatnot and all that stuff. But thank you for joining me. I gotta sit on this rabies thing. The rabies thing was too good, man. I need to reevaluate my pets. I'm gonna go look up online right now and see if there's any local adoptions for possums and other amazing pets that can find candy bars and stuff, because that was just too sick. Alright, peace out. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my streams. Bye-bye.